Today's news. Late ex-president commemorated. Democratic forces celebrate Day of Turkism. Classic Azerbaijan Popular Front Party's second Congress. Police wipe of Peace and Democracy Institute labels. Conference of Community Schools. June 24 marks the birthday of the leader of Azerbaijan National Freedom Movement, late ex-president Abulfaz Elchibay. Abulfaz Elchibay was born in Ordubad region of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic in 1938. He operated as a social-political figure, a party leader and president. He passed away on April 22, 2000 in Turkey, where he was receiving medical treatment. Today, Abulfaz Elchibay colleagues, friends, relatives, intellectuals, activists, the youth visited his grave in the Alley of Honors. Musavat Party leader Isa Gambar, the head of Azerbaijan Popular Front Party Ali Karimli, party activists commemorated the ex-president and laid flowers on his grave. The leaders of leading parties spoke about their memories about Elchibay. They spoke about his being a carrier of the ideas of Azerbaijan Popular Movement. Today, the public chamber held an event to mark so-called Day of Turkism in the Musavat Party office. The event was attended by the leaders of Musavat and Azerbaijan Popular Front Party, activists, intellectuals, and so on. The event presenter Azum Ahmedbali said that late ex-president Abulfaz Elchibay's whole Azerbaijan ideas still exist, and it is up to democratic national forces to realize this idea. He said that there are thousands of Azerbaijans in the world being guided by this idea. Professor Jamil Hasanli shared his memories about Elchibay. He described Elchibay as a symbol of conscience. He highly appreciated Elchibay's role in the consolidation of fight for democracy. Second Congress of Classic Azerbaijan Popular Front Party kicked off today. The Azerbaijan Popular Front Party representative Nurattin Mamadli emphasized the need for wider integration of opposition forces to succeed in the victory of democracy. It was stressed in the Congress that only a nationwide movement could be able to save the country from the current grave social-political situation. Azerbaijan Democratic Party head Sadr Jalaloğlu said that the establishment of movement would be a step back. However, Musavat Party Segamber believed that there is a need for movement at present and that it should only contain the forces with similar ideas. In his reporting speech, the Classic Azerbaijan Popular Front Party head Mir Mahmud Miraloğlu assessed the government's internal and foreign policy as unsuccessful. He said that the current ruling establishment is not legitimate. Miraloğlu also noted that the ruling authorities don't ensure the freedom of press and assembly, nor do they solve the problem of political prisoners. The unsuccessful external policy was described as a continuation of the unsuccessful internal policy. The ruling establishment was offered to join NATO and to remain consistent in the integration into Europe. The employees of the Peace and Democracy Institute today restored the labels on the 38 Shams Badalbayli Street containing the names of the NGOs located in this building. The labels had been wiped off a day before under the instruction of Baku City Executive Power. Badalbayli Street has recently been seeing the destruction of the building without payment of appropriate compensation for the owners of apartments, which has been disappointing the residents. Nonetheless, the executive officers are continuing to defy the legal rights of the citizens and force the residents out of the building using police force. The Peace and Democracy Institute head Leyla Yunus has been protecting the rights of the residents of this building. However, she is now needing protection as well. Her demand for the executive head Rivala Abutolabov to settle the problem in legal and civil way has been in vain. With a view to protect their and other NGOs' rights, the employees of the institute labeled the building's wall with the names of the organization, which made the police get angry. The police tried to detain Leyla Yunus and have the labels wiped off. Failing to do this, they wiped the labels off at night. An international conference titled Quality Evaluation at Community Schools was held in Kiev, Ukraine on June 14-15. The conference was attended by independent experts and representatives of NGOs that joined Active Public Schools from certain countries program. Center for Assistance to Modern Education and Teaching Director Ulviya Mikhailova, Development in Science and Education Public Union Chairman Ahmad Guliev, and Free Teachers Union Head Malahat Murshudlu represented Azerbaijan in the conference. Azerbaijan representatives held an event in the Media Center today to speak about the conclusion of the conference and the application of the project in Azerbaijan. According to Free Teachers Union chairperson Malahat Murshudlu, the conference discussed the experience obtained in the development of community schools in Western, Central, Western Europe, and Asian countries. The conference aimed to trigger the enhancement of NGO rights in the advocacy of the programs of active community schools in the participating countries. Representative of Center for Assistance to Modern Education and Teaching, Vafaya Gublu, said that online inquiries were sent to 12 pilot schools to carry out this project in Azerbaijan. However, they only received positive response from 2 schools. She also said that they intend to implement the project with the support from Education Ministry.